Alright guys, this is my first meal of the day. It's only like 11:15. I usually don't eat until 12, but I felt pretty hungry earlier today, and I'm actually very fucking hungry. And I think the reason for that is because I changed up my workout, and now I'm training a lot longer, a lot more intense, training to failure, going fucking insane in the gym, so I'm definitely needing a lot more foods to nourish that depletion that I caused by working out so hard. So I'm going to show you what I'm eating right now. Right here I've got some potatoes, which you saw me do. I boiled them, I cubed them, and then I boiled them, and then I threw them on a frying pan, coated them in coconut oil, and then I put them in the grill for about 10 minutes just to crispy them up. So I'm going to eat a big bowl of potatoes just to change it up. I don't want mashed potato every day. Then here I've got 3 fajitas, which you've seen. So it's got a chopped up chicken breast and then just loads of salad stuff, as you can see here. Some lettuce, cucumber, tomatoes, kale, stuff like that to get in extra macros, hit my protein, and then just a wee bit of extra carbs on the side, as you can see. And then I've got a delicious bowl of fruit and nut granola. The reason I'm talking so quiet is there's people in bed, but this is what I'm having right now, guys. I'm going to eat this. Today's arm day, which is the day before leg day. So leg day is going to be tomorrow. I'll let you see what arm day looks like today. And then tomorrow I'm killing fucking legs as well. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'll let you see what my arm workout looks like in about 5 minutes, guys. I'm not going to the gym for about another hour. I'm going to do more YouTube stuff. But the next video you'll see will probably be arm day. Because I'm making all kinds of gains. Boom! Back in the gym. Start off with a close grip bench press today, guys. Just decided to go a wee bit different than usual, starting off my 4 sets of 4 drop sets with an isolation exercises. I decided to go with my main compound movement for tricep. So start off with 110 kilograms, got 1 rep, and then dropped it down to 100. Got another 1 rep just to really make sure I focus on strength. That's one thing I really want to bring up, is my close grip bench press strength and just my usual bench press strength with my usual grip. So then I dropped it down to 80 and repped it out again. I was trying to aim for at least 6 reps on this here set, but I was so fatigued it was pretty difficult. But I was still happy that I was able to do it for the 4 sets that I did. I eventually got a spot on my final set. So I got 3 reps with 80. I then dropped it down to 15. It just went to complete failure. Same with every single set until I couldn't press it anymore. I was using the bent bar today, which sort of took away from the workout as well. I usually like to use my straight bar. This bar's got a slight bend in the middle, which makes it very jittery and hard to go heavy. However, I'm not here to make fucking excuses, so I just went anyway and just really burnt out the triceps as much as I could. So after the close grip bench press, I moved on to some dumbbell curls. I went a wee bit lighter today. I went with 22.5 kilogram dumbbells because I was pyramiding it down. Just decided to go for a wee bit higher reps today and just make sure I get a nice pump in the biceps. Starting off the workout, I really wanted to get a nice pump today, which I did achieve, which was fucking insane, especially with those drop sets. For the rest of the workout, my biceps were just fucking swollen, and my triceps to go with it. So that was a pretty good feeling. I'm definitely liking these 4 sets of 4 drop sets. It really makes you feel like you're training like a beast, and it helps you to overload the muscle fucking insanely. So I just set all the dumbbells beside each other and make sure I could pick them up as quickly as possible. I dropped it by 2.5 kilograms. You can see I went from 22.5s, actually dropped by 5 kilograms. So I went from 22.5 kilogram dumbbells to 17.5s, dropped it down again, I think it was the 15s, or I dropped it down to 12.5s. So I dropped it by 5 kilograms each time just to make sure that I still got enough for reps. I didn't want to have the same as the close grip bench, because on the close grip bench I was just getting too little of reps, and I didn't really want to do that for biceps. Just really wanted to get as high reps as possible. So really burning out the biceps, starting off the workout great. I really enjoyed the close grip bench press. I was feeling good with the strength that I had on it, so I didn't really feel the need to go heavy on biceps. And this was my final set right here with the 7.5s. These were a wee bit too light. Next week I do it, I'll definitely be going with heavier weights. Just 1 step up of each of these, just to keep it heavy, to keep it progressive. And that's the end of the video, guys. I did a load more for biceps, but that's all I got recorded. Boom! Alright, guys, first meal since being back from the gym. Just did arms, absolute killer workout. Did some bicep curls. You know the way I did the 4 times drop sets. I did 4 sets of 4 drop sets of the close grip bench press. The same for the dumbbell curls. And then I just did 4 straight sets for the 1 arm push downs on the cable. I did some preacher curls. Then I did some dumbbell tricep extensions and then some dumbbell hammer curls. Finished it off with abs. Had an amazing workout. The pump was fucking insane. That's what I like about bulking. Whenever I was cutting, zero fucking pumps. Whenever I'm bulking, I get the most intense pumps ever. But however, I'm going to be eating this meal right here. I've got some melon, banana, oranges, strawberries, nice wee fruit salad. Since I started changing my workout and doing this higher intensity and higher volume, I'm so fucking hungry straight after the gym. I cannot wait to eat this. I'm going to eat this, and I've got some other food cooking. I'm going to bring that with me. I got some shit to do. As always, you see me doing shit in my car. I don't fucking sleep in my car. However, I'm going to eat this. I'd like to see what that next meal looks like. Boom! Alright guys, you just saw that last video. I had the fruit salad. Right now it's about half an hour after. I'm eating some white pasta. I got some spaghetti. I've got some bolognese on top of that. So I've got some spaghetti bolognese. A few of those cubed potatoes that I had from earlier. Then bam! Got a nice salad. The same one as I made earlier. I always make extra so it does me throughout the day. So I've got some spinach, lettuce, and cucumber with some grated up courgette, carrots. And then I've got some tomatoes as well in there. So I'm going to be hitting my fiber and macros, and my proteins, carbs, and fats. By the way, this is not microwaved. I made it fresh, threw it on top. Absolutely nothing in my diet is ever microwaved. The only thing microwaving is going to do is heat up your food and destroy all the nutrients. So if you want to be a bodybuilder and get a lot of nutrition, I advise you don't microwave anything. So I'm going to be eating this. I'll probably not eat anything for the rest of the day. It's still quite early. It's still only like 5:15. But I am hungry as fuck after that workout. I just trained fucking insane. I'm training insane all the time. I want to get to my fucking amazing physique as quick as possible. I know you have to bulk to get there, but I can't wait to be fucking shredded and massive. So we'll see how long it takes me to get there. As well, guys, I've gotten quite a few comments about cutting, and I want to just cover that right now because 2 seconds. Bam. That tastes good. If you're looking to cut, you only need to apply a few principles to get the results. So if you're wanting to just cut or get absolutely shredded, it's the same principle. It's just to what extreme you go. If you are at a certain weight and you want to reduce it, all you simply need to do is reduce the overall amount of calories that you're eating. And you can do this by reducing your portion sizes, cutting your macros, finding out which foods are low in certain macronutrients or calories, eating less. So overall, just reducing your overall portion sizes, and do that progressively over time until you hit a point where you don't lose any more weight, then decrease it again and keep applying it. It's the same principle used in flexible dieting and cutting your macros and stuff like that. It's pretty much the same principle, just different styles. You can either do it through portion sizes or do it by counting your macros. And you're therefore going to lose weight because you're eating less, your body has less fuel to go on, so it's going to go after your fat stores to fuel your workouts, to fuel what you do throughout the day. Another method is to increase your overall caloric expenditure. So this could be through doing more cardio, doing longer workouts, just doing anything at all which involves you burning more calories. It can be walking, running, jogging, sprinting, working out for longer, doing high intensity sessions, whatever. That's your choice what you want to do. The only thing I'm going to say is, and the best advice I can give you from my last cut was, don't go extreme too early. You know, whenever I was absolutely shredded, about 6 or 7%, whenever I was like 16, if you see my 16-year-old flexing video, I was fucking lean as shit. I had a vein coming up through my abs. I'm not a very vascular person, no matter how lean I get.
But all I had done there was a very slow cut. So I just started off lifting weights, and I already reduced my calories that I was just fucking peeled to the bone and shredded. And the best advice I can give you is do it slowly so your body adapts to it. On my last cut there, I didn't want to be cutting for too long because I wanted to bulk again, because I knew I wasn't at the size that I wanted to be. And I definitely knew I wanted to get a wee bit more bulking just to put on enough strength that whenever I do cut, that I still hold a good amount of strength, rather than be benching 90 kilograms, start to cut, and it might drop down to 80. I don't want to be at that. So I did want to get back into bulking as quick as possible, so I only cut for like 10.5 weeks, and at the very start of it, I went from something like 5,500 calories down to like 2,000 calories in a fucking day, and it is very demanding, so I'm going to advise you to give yourself a lot of time to cut, do it nice and slow, and make it enjoyable. Another piece of advice is, make sure you stock up on your fucking vegetables, because if you're like me and you're hungry quite a lot, then you need something to add volume into your diet to make your stomach feel satisfied. If you're constantly eating, say, if your typical diet is, like, say you eat this fucking meal, you're going to have to significantly reduce that amount of pasta and even get a leaner mince. But an easy way to make this feel like a lot more, say you don't usually eat salads, is just to add in something like this, which is nearly the same size and volume, but is like a so minuscule compared to it in calories. So the best way to do that is to add in some extra vegetables into your diet. If you also want to use, you can eat frequently. You know, I usually eat 2 big meals a day. But a common method used is to eat a small meal throughout the day, and give yourself, say you eat a small meal in the morning, give yourself a few hours to deal with that. And after your body digests it, usually you'll feel full, but straight after it, you'll want to eat absolutely loads. Avoid that temptation of eating so much at once. Just eat a small meal, take a break, and if you're still hungry, you might want to have a wee bit more to make sure you get enough nutrients. Also, you might not feel hungry, and therefore you're going to help you reduce your overall caloric intake. But if you want a full-length video on this, let me know, guys. Just want to give you a wee bit of advice. This is a day in the life of a team bodybuilder, not a cutting fucking advice video. So, boom, I'm going to eat this. And that might do it for today, guys. Make sure if you're going to the fucking gym, you're training in fucking sane. I definitely believe training to failure is one of the most optimal methods to build muscle, but people might say, oh, it's central nervous system fatigue. Like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm fine. Like, I do what I want. I run off what I do. I don't accept that happen to me. I just train fucking insane. It's up to you guys. Gonna eat this. Peace.